Why are you guys waking up in the middle of the night or having a hard time to fall asleep, or maybe even waking up at 3 or 4 and you can't go back to sleep? And how does this affect your ketogenic or carnivore diet? Welcome to my very humble channel, where we're going to go right on into blood sugar. Now, this is the reason why, in the majority, that y'all are waking up in the middle of the night. You're not waking up to pee, you see, because we have this amazing hormone called antidiuretic hormone. And when you're young, it's quite high. So you can drink water throughout the day, go to sleep, and stay asleep the whole night without having to wake up to pee. You guys are waking up to pee all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4 times a night. Men, women alike. A lot of people think they just drink too much water, but in fact, that's typically not the case. Typically, you guys are not drinking enough water, actually sipping it throughout the day. When you have antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, this blocks the sensation of urination. So why are you waking up to pee? You're not actually waking up because of you gotta pee. You're waking up most likely because your blood sugar's destabilized, unstable, and then you're low in ADH, and then notice that you have to pee. I don't care how many videos I do on this subject. People try to challenge me in the comment section with no science. Lord have mercy. They're like, eating high protein does not damage your kidneys. Carbs do. And I'm like, carbs don't help. It's actually diabetes. High blood sugar does not help, but also not balancing your electrolytes. Now, some of you are waking up because you have muscle cramps. That is true. And that's an easy fix. Magnesium, glycinate, before bed, 400 to 600 milligrams. Drinking enough water and balancing your electrolytes throughout the day. But the other reasons why you're waking up to pee is because you probably had too much protein, not enough fat, no keto adaptation. And when you're not in ketosis and your glycogen storages are depleted, your body has a stress response. And it goes into gluconeogenesis specifically to break down protein, convert it into sugar, and try to stabilize a lowered blood sugar. But insulin is not working the way it should be. So you're over-secreting insulin. The cells are not letting glucose in. And glucagon hits the floor. Blood sugar up, insulin over-secretion, blood sugar slams to the floor, and you can't get glucagon back up. And now your body's like, emergency, wake up, let's really blast the adrenal system and raise your blood sugar up somehow. And then you wake up many times. It's not just blood sugar. It's also your gallbladder. Sometimes when you have gallbladder sludge or your liver is releasing bile and the gallbladder is trying to release bile through the biliary duct system, sometimes that'll wake you up. Unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, the reason why you're waking up is because you have dysglycemia. Your blood sugar is not stable anymore, and that could come from eating too much protein, not enough fat, not balancing your electrolytes, over-exercising, working out too late, not working out at all, sneaking in too many carbohydrates into your diet, drinking some alcohol, having some strawberries. In one of my videos, this guy was like, commenting, strawberries don't kick you out of ketosis, there's barely any sugar. Well, my people, just use a glucometer. It's an amazing tool. Use a glucometer and it can show you how that genetically modified fruit with more fructose than what it would have in nature. That's the point. Fruit today has too much fructose because of the selective breeding, hybridization, genetic modification of these plants. Now it's got more fructose than it normally would. And it goes to your liver. Liver's already bogged down. Hits the blood sugar very quickly. and you have dysglycemia. Then you wake up in the middle of the night. Check out this chart where I can sort of give you guys a visual and go over what your blood sugar should look like and a little bit of your A1C. A lot of you guys don't know what a hemoglobin A1C is. For those who doubt me, go get your insulin checked, go get your A1C checked, and go get your blood sugar checked. The findings are epic. Check out this blood sugar chart. Now this gives you a basic understanding of how your blood sugar works. They have color-coded it and added your HbA1c, which is a snapshot of your blood sugar over time, a couple of months. It also measures your milligrams per deciliter in blood sugar and millimoles. Now this chart specifically is for people who are experiencing high blood sugar, insulin resistance. It doesn't really go too deep into the hypoglycemia. When you're waking up in the middle of the night, you typically are going from high to low. And then you can't get it back up to baseline, or you go high to low to too high again. For example, if your blood sugar is in the 50s, 60s, even below a 74, you might want to consider hypoglycemia. If your blood sugar starts to get higher than 100, and that would be still in the green zone here, it's a lighter green, and that's why doctors say, well, it's okay, your blood sugar is only 108, but really it's too high to sleep at night. You really want your blood sugar between a 74 or 75 to an 83 milligrams per deciliter at any time, morning, afternoon, and evening. To be clear, I'm only referencing ketogenic and carnivore diets. The solutions are easy, and it's only you guys that make the solutions difficult to sleep throughout the whole night, which is follow a circadian rhythm. Get enough vitamin D, get some sun on your frickin' skin. If you sit at a desk, get a vitamin D3 lamp. Fatty fish, like salmon, or even taking krill oil can help with vitamin D. Egg yolks, butter if you don't have a histamine response to these foods. Breathing correctly to lower cortisol, diaphragmatic breathing, exercise, walking, being in nature, connecting your feet to the soil, that's a big one. Keeping blue light out of your eyes at night, like using candlelight or dimmers or turning down the light, going to bed extra early, staying away from your cell phone, the Wi-Fi, eating some real food, letting things go. This is probably the biggest one. We are exposed to heavy metals and toxins and forever chemicals and plastics and garbage all day, every day. Garbage on television, garbage on the media, garbage in our food, garbage is everywhere. And your body gets toxic. Then you have toxic relationships. It's really, really important. Like being online. I have a love-hate relationship. The love part is being able to connect with real people. The hate relationship is I want to be outside, experiencing life, not being in front of a camera. So, at the end of the day, you got to have enough effort moments. Let stuff go. I get some new people in my comment section and I laugh. In the beginning, you see these comments and you react. In the beginning, you see these comments and you react. You get your stomach acid secreting or dropping. Cortisol is through the roof. Adrenal response. For what? You have to design your life to design your sleep. If you're stressed out, you're not going to make serotonin, and that's a precursor to melatonin. Taking melatonin is garbage. Taking anything for your hormones can ultimately put your endocrine system out of whack. So it's up to you. Take your time. Let the small stuff go. Focus on what's important, and your body will follow. If you want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com and book a consultation. I have your back. I've been doing this stuff for so long, and I've worked with a lot of people. So when people ask me, "Are you a doctor? Where do you get your information from?" And I say, you guys. There's nothing better than observing and learning from real people. Not just using myself as the example, but you guys. Also, I have a course. It's a membership. It's a monthly subscription where I cover all 3 diets: keto, omnivore, carnivore, and low carb, high fat. And the 30-day challenge, I'm still working on it. So signups will appear soon, and I will give you forewarning so you know when to sign up. And I'm out. Energy! And I'm getting this house built. I'm so excited. I am so excited. It's crazy, you guys. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. And so when stress happens, I gotta let stuff go, because I'm taking off my hat and finding my home, no matter where it is.